All right. So we are live, right? Okay. Live. Turn down the volume in my head a little bit. So I did find out yesterday that volume was good. So boom, boom, boom. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right, perfect. We're looking good on that. And multi-stream chat. So let's do a little testerino pepperino. All right, Twitch chat working. All right. Now let's go over to YouTube. Testerino, pepperino. All right, YouTube chat working. Bang. All right, perfect. And let's move this over here. All right, and let's put you over here. Let's put you over here. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. All right, and all right, perfect. Perfect. And we don't need that. All right, perfect. Okay. And so now, ooh, quick, super quick munching. Oh, I got to, I just got to put in my breakfast. On my calorie app, because I am let's see, boom boom boom, barbells. All right, barbell is just one. All right, perfect. Because I am on day 152 of day 152 of counting my calories. Getting there, baby. I'm 180 something. It'll be a full half year of counting calories. It's kind of crazy. Granted, it's not the best counting calories. But you know, I'll take it. All right, and this is the last thing. So the last thing I want to do is I just want the silhouette. Here we go. Because the last thing I want is just a stream starting soon, which I have a stream starting soon. But let's just see kind of what pops out with this. Bump, bum, 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 bum. Ooh, Oh God. Uh-oh. My editing program froze. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Whew. Don't scare me like that. All right, I'll see what happens with this video. Bam! All right, perfect. Easy peasy. That is kind of on the money, and I didn't have to really generate a lot of it, so that kind of works. Ooh. Ooh. All right, where is... I saved it with an N. New cast intro, new cast intro, new cast intro. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Good thing now. So, ooh, this is gonna be a little rough. All right, so hold on. Let me delete this, and then we kind of want to just take everything and and move it forward a little bit. See, and there's just something I don't get. Why the scene's not locked? I don't get why it doesn't... Like, why won't it let me... I still don't get that. Why it won't... Sometimes it lets me add transitions there, but otherwise, other times it doesn't. Like, maybe if I group these... Let me do a quick Google, So, do they have to be over each other like that? Okay. Is that how that works? Okay, I mean... I'll do that, I guess, if that's what they want me to do. If that's what they want, I'll do it that way.
Say it with me, Doc. It's Cass-say-yin. 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 I don't see it. I see Scion. I see something like almost kung fu-ish. Saya. Kasayan. Almost Jean-Claude inspirational. Kasaya. Aya. Ah. 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 Ah.
All right, so okay, so that I don't hate how that is, but we gotta Let's work on that. Let's work on the. All right. We gotta pick a fucking song. Come on, we've got a couple songs to choose from. Pick one that's good. Pick one that's good. All right. All right, I know I've got good options. Let's just fucking lock in and let's fucking finish this, baby. Okay. So let's delete selected. Delete selected. Let's mute this. All right, so hold on. Let's add the original bridge clip, and let's put that here, and then let's delete selected on this, and then let's delete selected on this. And then I like this one first. All right, where is the Cass running and shooting clip? I like that. All right, so I like this clip when it's the running and shooting part. Let's see how this song gets to its climax. Also, hold on. First, we gotta... Let's bring these, and let's bring these over here. And we could just bring these over here for now. All right, so how long are we at? We're at like the 40 something second, like ish. So let's just see how it is with this intro now.
Claude inspirational. Kasaya, aya, ah, 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 ah.
All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this as cast intro song. Oh, I didn't mean to save it as song 12. It's song 1, but that's okay. So we're gonna save this as the first song, and then we'll edit the other one with the second song, and then we'll kind of just see how you know which one's the best. And then I like that. And then we'll give her 2 copies. She can pick one of the 2 that she likes, and then from there, you know, hey, however one it goes is how it goes. Okay, and let me just general. And let me change that. Okay, perfect. And so I'm just really quick changing a notification. Perfect. All right, perfect, easy. I had to just quick get rid of a small distraction so that I do not get distracted.
Forgot me, son.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Galaxy Gaming back from the North Country Card Collectible Show. Always a tongue twister, and always will be. But just got back home, and I just wanted to take a second to show my appreciation towards you guys. For those of you who did show out, I really do appreciate it, whether it was sales.
All right, so let's see. Sunday the 22nd until 3 p.m. he'll be at Capital Region Card Show. Okay. We'll see if I can make that. Next Sunday is supposed to be a very good day. So I can probably come up here. Also, that was Hunter Mountain Weather. So yeah, that Monday is supposed to be really good. Cold, but really good. So let's see about maybe seeing him Sunday, and we'll get, because I basically need to get, I want to go to a PSA store, walk in Wednesdays, drop off a bunch of my cards, and then from there head, well, not that day, but work that rest of that week, and then that weekend head up, ski, which, if you were watching last night's stream, I did finish up the contract for, if I was to get banned by lending someone my Epic Pass, then they are contractually obligated to pay me for my pass for next year and for the pass for this year. So let's just see, what do you think, chat? Considering the possible repercussions of owning my pass, does this contract seem reasonable? To something to consider is that I love and live to ski. I usually average between 25 and 35 days on snow a year. If I was to be banned from Epic, it would be devastating. Let's just see what chat says. So, well, the what I would do, the reason I structured the contract and the reason I requested payment from the person owning the pass is because I would then use that money to purchase an Icon Pass. I would no longer be able to ski Hunter and the mountains you listed. However, I would be able to buy an Icon Pass and ski those mountains the next year. That's kind of the trade-off for the risk. let's make the change to ski access instead of epic pricing, and let's also make the change to make it stronger in small claims court. All right, there we go. I'm done with that. There we go. That's the last thing. Because basically, you know, I might be loaning my Epic Pass out to someone, and we talked about that in the last stream. But if I was to loan it out to someone, I'm making it clear, like, God forbid anything happens, they are fucking covering everything. And I still need to take them to small claims court to get all of this stuff figured out. However, if I have this document, which is not legally binding, but covers everything under the board that a judge would want, it would make it easier, quote unquote, to get my money and to win that case. Assuming, of course, that this person chooses to not, you know, pay me and tries to screw me over, which we'll see if that's what the case is. Because at the end of the day, she's just an employee, and honestly, if she makes significantly more money than me and does, you know, anything like that, then there should be no problem with her, you know, covering that. Hopefully, right? We'll see. Because I honestly kind of hope that she just gets scared off and just decides, like, you know, maybe I'd rather not ski, or maybe I don't want to deal with this. Because again, like, I'm fine with it, but if she's, you know, if anything happens, you know, this is the risk. Because I am not going to just let her borrow the pass with no risk, because at the end of the day, she's pretending to be a big, you know, a rather large man, and she's, you know, a kind of small woman, and so her passing it off as me is, you know, a higher risk situation than loaning it to a man who could significantly easier pass off as me. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but I'm making sure my ass is covered and my shit's paid for. All right, so anyway, let's... All right, so hold on. So for this section, we've got a couple of those things. We've got that stuff. We've got that. So basically, it goes how far out. All right, so let's... So these are the old Cass intro parts. And so I want to kind of put the B-roll footage kind of... So I kind of want to put this stuff, the B-roll footage stuff, kind of over in here. So let's move this stuff over. And I want the one clip of her walking with the explosion. And I need the clip of her so we need this clip, but it's we don't need this part. We just need this part. See, I wish I could make that a square. Let's just see about if there's a way to make that into a square. Because I love that visual, but zooming in on it so hard like that. So I want this clip to start here. So we can put this stuff here. So I need the one of her. There's the one of the. There's the one of the explosion. So that's kind of close. That's kind of close. Let's see how close this other one comes. Because if I can, I'd just like to swap. Because I could also do the car. Because this could go here. And then this could be saved for later. All right, so I kind of like as well. Let's put this here, and let's delete this here. And then, so let's move this over. And let's just delete the tiniest little bit of this off the front. Just the itty little bit, delete that off the front. All right, so now we can kind of switch to a little bit more B-roll type footage. All right, so the running is not exactly what I wanted. So let's take this and let's do this, and then let's kind of go like this. So let's go like this. So a female James Bond in a black dress holding out a pistol as she walks down the barrel of a gun that's swirling with a pink, purple, and black theme. Gun. Let's see what happens when I click generate on that. And then let's go over here. And I want B-roll footage so that I can because I know what I want for this ending part. So let's take this and delete that. And let's video. Add a little dissolve to that. That's definitely closer. Let's go. Let's see what happens if I put it that it's inside. It looks like it's inside the gun barrel. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when it generates. Generate something good for me, baby. Come on. Come on. Generate something good for me. What do you call the inside of the gun barrel design? Like design? You got the bore. I loved that other video. It's just, it's got the black bars. Oh, why does it have to have the black bars? Stinky. I want it. I want that, but square. I want that, but square. Give it to me. Okay. So maybe I might Let's see. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this, just closer, just to get, you know, a little bit. So this is the, this, we like those ones. So let's take this, and let's put this here, and then let's take this, and let's delete this. Let's kind of put it there. All right, so hold on, let's. All right, so I kind of don't hate that so far. I just want to. No, that's not what I want. No. I want this, but in. I want it, but square. I do really like. I like this one a lot. Let's see what happens if I kind of do something like this. I love Instagram resellers, dude. They sell stuff on there that's worth fucking half the price and they just double the price. Okay. So this is kind of cool. All right, so I like that. I like that. All right, so let's take these and let's put them into DaVinci. Let's get rid of this. Let's move these down. I don't want to select that one. I just want to select this one. All right, so let's delete these. Delete that. I want maybe like All right, so we're at a minute 36 for the intro right now. All right, so I've got the intro. I like the walking. I like all of this. I like this. I think I'll edit the clips afterwards. I kind of just want to edit the full video first because I don't think I'll have time to do all the clips today. I'm going to add the clips after, but this is kind of just like the narrative, the main, and I can do all of the clips and everything, do all the titles, everything like that. I can do it when I get back home tonight. This is just kind of, I wanted to get my ideas. I wanted to get my ideas from last night that I didn't get a chance to finish with the song. That was mainly because the James Bond intros are a combination of things that happen during the movie as well as kind of just like, you know, generic, not generic, kind of generic, but it's like you've got kind of scenes from happening in the movie. You've got different artistic flows that combine those things, but aren't necessarily in the movie, but kind of flow in between the scenes, kind of. And so it's, you know, I'm having kind of, the goal is to kind of have the intro be the shooting, the, you know, the action-y parts. And then when the song gets a little, that's because the action-y parts coincide with the first part of the song. And then it gets a little bit softer, not really, but like less like hard bangs, 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 bangs in the music. So we have some more B-roll. That's where I'll put in the clips. And then at the end of that, we've got the explosion of the name tag. And then it's the end of the intro. So let's see, because I kind of like this like drop to black, kind of. Drop to black. Bang. And so here, I could do another, kind of like sort of actiony part, but this could also be where I switch clips as well. I can leave the B-roll and have the clips switch. So maybe I'll just leave that just for now. See, I just need one more, but I don't want to reuse that clip. I think I need just one more. I just need one more kind of clip. But that skipping in there kind of throws me off a little bit. You know, I kind of don't hate that one. I don't hate that one. Let's see what I did for this. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I generate this. Let's just see, because I want one more. Okay. That's not exactly of the it Let's see what happens if I regenerate that. The rifling. Let's see what happens. This might be one of my last ones, but I'm fine with... We'll see. Oh, the gun. Does the gun disappear from her hands? Wait, replay that. From a gun. Do I really have to put from a gun? Dude, she technically fired the bullet, you know? Like, she literally, though, fired the bullet out of a gun. Out of a gun, guys. Come on, baby. Okay. Let's see. We're getting closer. Getting much, 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 much closer. Getting there. All right. I don't know. It's like, damn. This one's a little tricky, huh? Let's see what happens. I just it's kind of annoying. Hold on, let me just quick save this project. Make sure that I save big time. Because I need something to kind of replace this. And then from here, I kind of want just this part. Because I could also use something like this. but let's see what pops up. Because then after this, I'm going to head to shower and then get dressed and then Dungeons and Dragons. And then I will be back later tonight.
Yeah, I met a girl. She's a cashier.
No way, that's awesome.
What? Maybe from the back. I'm so close. Oh, I'm so close. I'm not sure. Like, you just know it sometimes. You just know it when you generate it, that it's just like, this is what I wanted. And it's just not giving me exactly what I want. I'm seeing if I have anything else in here, like, generated. Damn. Oh, what? All right. Let's redo this video. See what happens if I redo it. All right, perfect. Let's see. Oh my God. What is she doing? All right, this was. This was ass. All right. So. All right, so a. Let's see what happens if I generate this. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Okay, there we go. Got him. All right, so perfect. Finally. We could take this, and we could put this right here. So I want to have it right here. So let's clip that right there. And so let's now put a little background. There we go. Let's restart that. And then I think combine that with the other thing, I think we'll be good. Okay, I don't hate that. And so now let's see what happens if I say ocean instead of sea. And then let's go over here and put and then after this, then we finally get over. So let's see just one last one. Let's just one last one. And then we're done. Then I'm fine. Then I'm actually done. Formula One. Verstappen, DNF, Antonelli. Ooh, here we go. All right, there we go. Now. Oh, yeah, well, that's right. I wanted to do the clip change at that point. Okay. I like this so far. And we'll just kind of still work with the clips. Let's save project, and we're going to delete this stuff, and then we're going to quick export, and what I want 2 minutes and 39 seconds. What am I missing? Am I missing something? All right, so now export. Okay, perfect. All right, time for me to get going.